I'm really happy to have Professor Ujjwal Kumar Chowdhury with us today at this point. He is the Vice Chancellor of Adamas University and also the Dean of School of Media Communication and Fashion. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Professor Joy.
Thank you so much. And the discussion we would like to go ahead today is, we all know the kind of situation we are going through. The entire world is going through the dark times of our life. It's a pandemic declared by World Health Organization, and we are stuck at our homes. It's almost a month and a half now, and it's very obvious that another 2 months, 2.5 months, students would stay at home. And we do not think that the colleges and the universities are going to start off with their regular classes, not before another 2 months. So I think the students are going to stay at home for close to 4 months. What would be your suggestion to all the students in regard to what they should do at this time, right utilization of these 4 months, so that when they come back, how good they are prepared for everything?
Very pertinent question indeed, Professor Joy. I think 1.5 months have already gone in lockdown, and 2 to 2.5 months more could be, depending on the situation. So that's indeed a time that no one was prepared for. To go into a lockdown, which perhaps the entire mankind, sometime or the other in this period, has gone into, and even now, more than 60% of the population of the world are home locked, working from home or whatever you say. Under a given situation, the first reaction is always panic. The first reaction is always depression. That's the average reaction that happens with people. The suggestion that I would like to put forth: panic, depression, none of this helps in any form. What's significant to understand that in every crisis there is an embryo of opportunity. Every disadvantage can be turned into an advantage, provided you have an eye for it. As a teacher, as an educational administrator, how can I turn this disadvantage into advantage? Answer is clear to me. Is that answer is clear? Is that answer clear to every young person who is listening to this discussion? That's what I would like to present before you. My young friends who are all holed up at homes, who are all locked down, who are preparing your own food at times with your parents or whatever, and just wondering what to do after this. There is a clear-cut perspective on which you can guide yourself ahead. At what level are you just now? Given class 12, given class 11 or lower, or graduation, post-graduation, whatever be the level. Maybe some exams are over, some are pending. You cannot change the deadline or the dateline now. It will happen as per the situation. But you can change the reaction to what is happening around you. So one, there is an action. There is a virus, there is a pandemic, there is a lockdown, there is economic distress. That's the action. How do you react to it? Or rather, do you just react? You have already reacted. You are in panic, you are in depression, you are confused, you are thinking, that's the reaction. What can be the proaction now? Let's move to proaction. As you often say, Professor Joy, in professional development of youngsters, that an immediate reaction doesn't give a right response.
Absolutely.
No reaction is a response.
True.
Response has to be proactive. And for proactive response, the first thing I would like to say, when you cannot move out and cannot meet people face to face, how do you communicate? Obviously, through technology. The first thing would be to turn techno-savvy, turn digital. At this point of time, to turn digital, the way I'm wearing this shirt, by the way, this is a Malaysian shirt, and the pant, and the trousers, whatever you call, and then shoes. Similar is the situation now in digital world. You need a smartphone with internet connection, you need a laptop, and you need a Wi-Fi connection. Without these three, you cannot be digital, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you.
Would you like to add, what do you want me to tell, how should someone Be digital and turn that
I think that is important. I think lot of students at today's time, they are stuck. They do not. They understand that they need to be IT savvy, but what should they do as a first step?
So these three resources are important, as we have just now said. I understand some places may have internet poor. Then you have to utilize WhatsApp to get matter. You have to utilize your smartphone to get matter. Many people might say that in lockdown I don't have a laptop with me. Then you make your smartphone your laptop at this point of time, at least your palm top. But the moment you get some relaxation of lockdown, you must have a laptop. Any student studying for professional education ahead cannot do that in this digital world without a laptop, without internet, and without smartphone. Having said this, whichever subject you want to study, go deep into it. Go deep into it through the internet when you don't have access to books. There are e-books.
There are quite a number of e-books, and there are quite a number of companies who have opened up the e-book sites free of cost.
Free of cost. I must say this. Amazon has opened up audible.com, and audio books are available there. A lot of audio games are available there as well. Adobe has opened Adobe Creative Cloud, and you can download and self-learn through manuals and tutorials which are available, video tutorials, self-learn the softwares, simple softwares like Rush, Adobe Rush, or any other software to really make yourself adept in designing. The National Library of India is a chain of libraries across India. They have opened up their digital library. If you go and search it online, you'll get the link, and several lakhs of books are available online. So that's one part. The other part, you can do research on various subjects. Someone wants to get into management, not sure which management, just do research.
Absolutely.
Online research.
Absolutely.
There are various areas of management, let's say sales and marketing, let's say human resource development, of which you are an expert, leadership, emotional intelligence, or let's say retail, let's say communication management, advertising, branding and all that, let's say events and experiential marketing management. So various avenues, agricultural management, insurance management, banking management, several. You want to be in media, animation, gaming, radio, television, journalism, digital communication, advertising, public relations, events, all forms of media and communication are there. Gaming, all forms of media communication there. You want to be, you are a STEM guy studying science and technology, engineering, with biotechnology maybe, with pharmacy maybe, instrumentation, production engineering, mechanical, electrical, computer science, automobile. Do a search on whichever areas you want to go. You want to be in general social science and science, great. Sociology has a great career. Physics and chemistry has a great career. Economics, by the way, two of world's Nobel Prize winners in economics are of Indian origin. We know that, Dr. Amartya Sen and Dr. Abhijit Banerjee, both from Bengal. So there are several areas of focus that you can be into. Medical as well. I may not be a scholar of healthcare, but there are many areas in medical science as well. So this is a good time to do research. This is a good time to attend webinars. These webinars are dime a dozen at this point of time. Good quality. By the way, this Jaipur Literature Festival, such a lovely program.
Yes.
There is webinar now, Jaipur, because JLF cannot happen physically. One has happened in January last.
Right.
Now they have gone digital JLFs. Digital Literature Festivals.
That would be great for all the students. They can go in and check on all the books. I think I absolutely agree with your point. At any kind of situation, there are two reactions that can happen. One is either you can panic or become anxious.
That's reaction.
You are enclosed by something called anxiety, or else you stay positive and start utilizing your time in the right direction. I think that's response. That's a response. That's amazingly said.
That's response. Response is proactive. Response is well thought of. Response is well articulated. Response has a purpose. Response aims to understand the issue in its totality and then come out with a response. So a good response would be going digital, going webinars and such online, and talking to various universities. I mean, we have started our Zoom Connect programs.
Right, with all the students.
All the students, you are a part of that in every session. I am only in few, but you are in every session. So our applicants to Adamas University, who have applied already and who are still applying every day, they are being invited in groups of 25, because there are thousands, but you cannot talk to thousands or hundreds or even 70, 80 at the same time. So in groups, small groups of 25 who are focused on one subject. So 25 of commerce, 25 of media, 25 of law, 25 of biotechnology, and we are having interaction where the dean and the HOD come there and talk about how you can utilize these 2 months constructively, proactively, productively, and relentlessly through the online and digital media to understand your subject and understand what is being taught in that, what sort of career opportunities are there, what facilities and amenities are there in Adamas University for that, who are the mentors. So at least dean and HOD would be there. You would be there as the head of the director, operational director of Center for Professional Studies. What do you normally talk when you meet the students?
So whenever I meet the students, what I tell them is you got to understand that this lockdown period, this lockdown is a physical going outside or staying in. But your lockdown there is no lockdown on your knowledge, there is no lockdown on your application, there is no lockdown on your personal development. I think it is essential to understand. I think today where I stand, tomorrow where I stand, there must be a difference. There must be a positive growth in every individual.
I really like this point. I really like this. March 15 or 16, youngsters have gone home. Schools, colleges have been shut. It might be open by June 15, it might be open by July 1. That's a long time of almost 4.5 months. And in these months, there can be qualitative difference. What you were on 14th of March 2020, what you are on July 1, 2020. One, you are not as digital as you are now becoming. So you become a completely digital person. You create, and in the world coming, in the world that we are seeing ahead, the physical and the digital or the virtual are two personalities, not split but the same it should be, but two distinct personalities running parallel. And therefore, you must have a virtual or digital personality which that personality or that person searches through the web, interacts through the web, answers through the web, applies through the web, gets information, gets certificates and degrees also in future through the web. That's one part. That does not mean that you will not physically study. You will study physically, but this aspect has to evolve. That's one part. The other part is you need to also utilize this lockdown time. I was telling breakdown. It should not break down. It should never break down for that matter. This lockdown period constructively and creatively as well. I loved my students are sending me videos of their dances.
Oh, this is amazing. I saw all of them. Yeah.
And their drawings and paintings which they're shooting and sending as well.
Yes.
And some of them are playing flute or some musical instrument. Some of them are singing by that. Pratik Ghosh, for that matter, sings so well. Sucharita or Pratyusha dancing so well. So they are doing so many activities, creative activities, getting them shot, and with just simple Adobe Premiere, editing it, putting into a package with some messages here and there, text and here and there. I mean, frankly speaking, I feel you use auditorium, stage or podium to speak or dance or sing and all that. Now Facebook page or timeline is your podium. People are actually showcasing their talent and evolving talent on Facebook, on Instagram. And it's so exciting to see that.
Yes, and this lockdown period, I was telling someone a couple of days ago that this lockdown period has unlocked thousands of talents across.
Lockdown has unlocked thousands of talents. That's a very good thing. In fact, in the morning, our Honorable Chancellor, the founder of Adamas University, was telling, Pesha ke nesha kurte hobe. Turn your profession into your passion, or turn your passion into your profession. You don't have to work anytime. If what you love is what you do, what you seek, you don't have to work at all. And if what you seek is genuine, what you seek will search you back, will get you, will come to you. So the point is that, is your search genuine? Is your search in depth? Is there a positivity in that search? Or because it doesn't cost to be frustrated, so you are frustrated. It's very easy to be cynical because it doesn't tell you to do anything other than just fretting. So you are cynical. Depression is very easy because depression doesn't motivate you to do anything. But a positive mind, a motivated mind needs focus and focused pursuit. If you search, if you pursue something, that pursues you back.
This is beautifully said, sir. Beautifully said. I think I always say this. Focus is when you focus on something, your emotions flow. When your emotions flow, you would take action.
Very good.
I keep saying this. For example, you are in the classroom, you are somewhere, and your phone rings. Your cell phone rings. Either you are so engrossed in the lecture, you are so engrossed in doing what you are doing, you would not see that phone.
Right.
But if you see that phone and your focus gets shifted, your emotions get shifted. The moment your emotions get shifted, you take action. Either you respond or you pick up the call or do something. And remember, all actions you do, all actions you take would give you results, but different results.
Yeah, sometimes it's distraction.
Absolutely.
An action is a distraction. Sometimes an action is a destruction.
True.
And sometimes an action is an attention, proper attention, right focus. So it's up to you. Very well said. And as every expert, including you, of emotional intelligence says, if your feelings are focused, the action is complete, genuine. Emotional strength is stronger in that sort of action. Because if you are deterring, if your feelings are into multiple things, attention is distracted, then emotions do not focus on one area, no success comes in, and you do not become or turn into an emotionally intelligent person. An emotionally intelligent person, one of the things would be that is very careful about his feelings, own feelings. So the same care he would take about others' feelings as well. When you take care of others' feelings, you are emotionally intelligent to understand what action of yours can have a reaction on others. So that's also an important point. Coming back to our original discussion of how do you utilize this period, so we have come to these conclusions. One, be a digital personality, search your focus areas properly, get into webinars, and those who are interested in any of the schools that we have in our university, you are welcome to talk to us on Zoom. We are ourselves inviting, just contact through our website. So the schools, for your information, are the School of Engineering and Technology with all its branches, various branches, School of Law and Justice, including every other LLB BA, LLB BCom, LLB BBA, all three. School of Media and Communication and Fashion, all forms of media and communication there, as you may think of. School of Management with various specialization areas of BBA and MBA together. School of Economics and Commerce, and the name suggests what it would be entailing or containing. School of Social Sciences, of Sociology, History, Political Science, International Relations together, Public Administration, English Literature, and Bengali Literature. Very interesting English literature study we have. We don't read literature here. We don't teach literature here. We live literature. We live literature by the day. We actually feel literature. So we have activities like that. We have programs like that. We create literature through workshops, writing workshops, theater workshops, and many other things. We co-create literature. That's a beautiful way of studying literature that we have here. And we have School of Education for B.Ed and M.Ed, BA education and MA education. And this is very futuristic, techno-savvy education course that we have here. And to tap it all, to take it all the students or learners who study here, to go to the next level, they need grooming, they need hand-holding. To go to higher education, to go to jobs, they need hand-holding. I request the director of the School of Professional Studies to explain what do you do in the School of Professional Studies to equip these youngsters who are academically trained in the schools. How do you train them for higher or the next level of life careers? Over to Joy for that.
Thank you so much, sir. So when I talk about School of Professional Studies, I would first start off from the student perspective. Let's say any student, when he or she joins our school, our college, they have one thing in mind, that is subject, obviously. And then they come with lot of aspirations, lot of dreams. For example, once I finish off my course, I would join a job, I would do my higher studies, I would do multiple things. So lot of aspirations. Now, let's try and look at the aspirations. There can be two kinds. One is my job, the other one is my higher studies. So when I talk about job, I'm talking about multiple kinds. One is government job. For example, you have West Bengal civil services, you have IAS, IPS, and all of them, banking sector and all of rail and everything. Now that's one. We have courses specifically designed for WBCS, IAS, IPS, judiciary system, all of them. So one thing taken care of. So if you have joined any course, for example a graduation course, and after that you want to join government job, we would prepare you, make you ready for it. That's one. Second, higher studies. No, not higher studies. I'll not come to higher studies first. Let me talk about the jobs again. Now, the second is the private job. Private job again are two kinds. One is the public sector undertaking, which is PSUs. We have quite a number of PSUs in India. So to join any PSU, you got to go through a competitive exam called GATE. And GATE not only helps you in getting PSU jobs, it also helps you in getting your higher studies also. So MSc, MTech, MA, whatever. Now, when you give GATE, your score is going to decide on your job in PSUs. There are multiple universities, for example, in Singapore, NTU takes Indian students based on their GATE scores. Now, once it's done, then let me move to private jobs. Private jobs, you need to have quite a number of skill sets. When I talk about skill sets, I'm talking about you have to have great communication skills, you have to have good critical thinking ability, you've got to be a team player. There are multiple aspects, multiple skill sets we are talking about. So we prepare you through all these skill sets, make you ready for join the job. So I have spoken about the job part. Let me move quickly into something which is called higher studies. Now, higher studies can be divided into two parts. One is you're in India, the other one is international. In India, obviously, I spoke about GATE. There are multiple, we get you prepared on that. For international, there is IELTS and TOEFL exam for English language, which we have specific course for it, as well as GRE. So all your aspirations are taken care of by this place called School of Professional Studies. It is a one-stop shop for all your aspirations. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Great joy that you've added that value here on professional studies. And where professional studies end their journey, the Center for Career Development Center, CEL, CDC, takes it up to take you to internships and placements, and thereafter putting you into the industry. I would also like to point out before we sign off that every education here is not just learned from books or lectures. Books and lectures is one major part, but that's not the totality of the education here. The education moves into studios and laboratories immediately after they are taught, moves into online for additional resources, case studies and all that. And we thereby create an experience which is a holistic experience of learning and evolving as a person, as a professional, as developing a good career ahead. Look forward to talking to many youngsters in the coming days through Chetana TV, in our interactive programs, and through Zoom, which our admissions department are continuously fixing up with youngsters. You are free to go on to, you are invited rather to go on to adamisuniversity.ac.in, our website, our portal, and log on there on the admission page, fill up the form and ask for Zoom sessions or interaction numbers, links, email IDs, everything is there. Thank you very much for listening to this interactive talk between Professor Joy Chowdhury, the Director of School of Professional Studies, and me, Professor Ujjwal Kumar Chowdhury, the Pro Vice Chancellor, Adamas University.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.